Yep, you see the title in the thumbnail, and yes, I know the weather's starting to cool down in certain parts of the country, and we're looking for them soup recipes. I got one for you today. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a creamy tortilla soup. You're gonna love this one. Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right, let's do a quick rundown of what we have. So back here we have 2 boneless chicken breasts. If you already have some shredded chicken, you can use that also. We have chicken broth, some shredded cheddar cheese, onions, a can of corn drained, jalapenos chopped, butter, tomato paste, black beans, we rinsed them and drained them, some Rotel, taco seasoning, cumin, hot sauce, cream cheese, chopped garlic, and right here we have some tortilla chips. I made these out of corn tortillas. I'll show you guys how to make it real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So guys, I'm gonna add this in this video, how to fry tortillas. Only thing you need to do is get you some corn tortillas. And what I did was I just cut them into strips like this. I've already preheated some grease up. We're just gonna add them here. You wanna add enough grease, that way they're submerged. You're gonna let them cook for about 20 to 30 seconds. It doesn't take long. As you can see right here, see they stop frying, it's ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these. It's just that easy. And we're gonna head back over to our cutting board. Guys, let's start out by melting 2 tablespoons of butter. Let's add our onions, our peppers. Those are the jalapeno peppers. And we're gonna cook this about 3 to 4 minutes. Let it soften. All right, so now we're about 4 minutes in. We're gonna add our garlic. We're gonna cook that for another minute or so till we get that garlic fragrance that we all love when we're cooking. That brings us from out of the other room or from upstairs, say, man, what you cooking? All right, so we're about a minute in. We're gonna start adding the remaining of our ingredients, except our cheeses and our tortilla chips. We're gonna start off with our Rotel, our black beans, our corn, our taco seasoning, cumin, tomato paste, and a little hot sauce. We're just gonna mix this up real quick before we add the last 2 ingredients. Now we're gonna add our chicken broth. And lastly, we're gonna add our chicken breast. We're gonna let this soup come up to a gradual boil. We're gonna leave it uncovered, just partially uncovered like this. We don't want the chicken to boil too quickly, because if it boils quickly, it's gonna be tough. So we wanna cook this chicken slowly. That way it shreds easily and it's nice and juicy. And guys, once it comes to that slight bubble, you don't want it to be boiling too much. As you can see, it's starting to bubble just a little bit. Just let it cook for 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how thick your chicken is. You want to make sure it's done and also easily shredded, all right? All right, so we're about 30 minutes in. We'll remove our lid, remove our chicken, and I'm gonna take it over to a cutting board, and I'm just gonna get it shredded, and then we're gonna come right back. All right, so now that we've shredded our chicken, we're gonna add this back into our soup. We're gonna get this mixed around, and we're gonna let it simmer for an additional 5 minutes to allow that chicken to soak up the flavors of the soup. All right, so now that we're about 5 minutes in, we're gonna stir in our cream cheese and our cheddar cheese. Guys, make sure that cheddar cheese is at room temperature, because it makes it melt better, makes it more creamier. All right, so it looks like our cheese is melted. We're gonna turn our heat off, and we're gonna head over to our cutting board for the final presentation. All right, we're back in here, quality control time. Listen, I got our creamy tortilla soup up here. Guys, take a look at that. Oh, man. Oh, man. God. This is delicious. Guys, I'm gonna finish this up. Definitely add this to your to-cook list. You're gonna really enjoy it. So, until the end, y'all already know who I am. All wings, everything. And remember, I'm not chef, I just cook a lot. And I'm out. Peace.